people of the internet, what is going on? Welcome to the Wednesday stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome everybody. How's it going? A bunch of streams all over the place. It almost seems like nobody cares about each other no more in here. It's just stream fest all over the place, but I don't care. We've been doing this for years and it's not gonna stop now. Wednesday stream is ours. That is right. We're on the grind, boys and girls. Give you a little bit of a quick update about this Lost Kingdom, which is boring to say the least, about a Lost Kingdom that is purely, I guess, peace. Ugh. Kind of disappointing so far. Hopefully when the war begins, things will get crazy and hopefully we'll get some awesome content. But for now, we're on the grind, boys and girls. We're on the grind. I don't really know if the plan is to expose my hand just yet or not. I'm considering what the plan is when it comes to how to reveal my strategy to potentially try to end up top 20 in the honor game. But chat, we've been on a grind. It's Independence Day in Israel today. Happy Independence Day for my Israeli friends. I'm not gonna lie, I'm back to being sick, which sucks. Apparently the antibiotics did not help very much, which is a problem now, because if it's still strep throat and antibiotics didn't kill it, I might be in trouble. But, wrong time set? Where? If you're talking about the stream preview thingy, YouTube is crazy. I set it up like 6 times. I'm doing good, Silencer. I'm doing good. Just my throat really hurts. It's just that my throat really hurts. I have no symptoms beyond the fact that my throat really hurts and I'm sleepy all the time. But that's what happens when I'm sick. I'm starting a jumper account once KVK finishes. So about the YouTube time set thingy. Yeah, it's all sorts of madness. I set it up like 6 times and yet it didn't work. It's crazy, the YouTube timer for the stream. What's up, Sean Itachi? I have plenty of questions. Hit me with questions, Itachi, all stream long. I'm totally down for it. Oscar, it is going on indeed. What's up, Russian dog? Code Bolds, how you doing, man? Doglio, Enver, Roman, Mike SG are members in the chat representing. What's up, guys? Damn, I feel like KVK 3 and 4 below mid. Oh, okay, so quick update about this KVK. We are now in zone 6. Circles have been occupied. We're ready to rock and roll towards Kingsland. DSW, DSP, I'm assuming. Slam and Dots are on their way here. 173 representing on this side as well. 256 ready to go. Well, they have a little bit more building to do, but they're there. They got time. 204. Go LT and LTT. And all the good stuff. We're just about ready for this. This is going to take a couple of extra days. At this point in time, we have this boy right here chilling by the ancient ruins, gaining individual honor points because we need those. We need those. We're fighting for that in this Lost Kingdom. And yeah, we've been chilling. Straight up chilling. I moved next to the circle, as next to the circle, a lot of the 36s plus spawn every few moments, and then from there we do a little bit of a move all over the place. There they are. There they are. Let's start making our moves. Everybody's making their moves now. They'll slowly start popping up. So this is the outside area, and then the inside area will get populated in a bit too. And it just becomes a lot of a chaos. We've been doing this all day long. How much longer until Kingsland? So this ends in 17 hours, and then this will open up in about like 29 hours. Then we have Ancient Ruin, Altar of Darkness, which I believe will have a little bit of fighting happening in here. Maybe not. And then we have, unfortunately, level 8 barbs. Barb forts only pop up now, and then it opens up to Kingsland. So if we were to say give or take 2 days per level, then we have about 6-ish days remaining, 6.5 days remaining until Kingsland opens up. Oh, there they are. They all popped up. Let's go. We got to go one by one through these as much as we can. We've been grinding, chat. We've been grinding like crazy. Like crazy. I'm probably going to end up showing my AP this stream because at this point it's just like kill, 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 AP, 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 kill, 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 AP, 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 non-stop, non-stop. I'll give you guys this. Yesterday I hunted for 12 hours. 12 hours straight of just going all over the map. There will be people hunting here. At this point, it's impossible to try to coordinate with anyone, anything. What's up, XF Wolfie? Hey, D. When does Card King appear? Does it have a regular schedule? It roughly appears once a month. There is no exact date for it, but it roughly appears once a month. Now, dear, just in time. Gekko, can you test the 5551 Saladin versus Max Khan? If it's possible, I want to know both commanders are worth it. They are. Why would you test them one against each other, though? They're worth it. Both of them are definitely worth it. How you doing, XF Wolfie? How's your day going? How much AP do I have? I have enough. I haven't shared how much AP I have. I haven't shown my AP, although it'll most likely happen. I've shown it accidentally here and there. If you really insist on finding out, you can go look at previous streams. But I still have plenty left. And to make matters even worse for whoever is competing with me, we have gems out the wazoo. Well, not out the wazoo. We have gems. We've been getting tons and tons and tons of gems. I mean, last stream we were at like, what, 32, 37,000. Now we're at 47. And we're picking up like these guys like crazy from achievements of Lost Kingdom and stuff like that. So one more barb, then refill AP. Oof, it's gonna be a tough one to keep up with when I need to refill the AP, when I need to make it go away from the screen, man. When I don't, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare to keep doing this all stream long. I will for sure mess up at the end. I will for sure mess it up at some point. It's gonna happen. There are people, well, Major is hunting right here, but other than that, usually there's a lot more people hunting. It depends on the hours of the day. There are some times when it's really crazy in here. Free to play, what do you suggest for expertise legendary commander? Or put them at 5511? It's too long to have expertise. So Itachi, it depends on which commander it is. For example, Yi Song-ye is only good if you expertise him. That's his bread and butter. His expertise is what makes him insane. There are commanders that you can get away with 5111, 5511, 5551. It depends on the commander. Down below in our Discord, link in the description down below, you have a channel called ROK Info Archive. And there you have a table with which commanders are what type. So from there, you can make your assessment. For example, a Richard 5111 is okay, is useful, but a Yi Song-ye 5111 is not useful. So it depends on which legendary you're working on. There are commanders that are not recommended to expertise. Saladin being one of them, his expertise, the extra he gives for his expertise is not worth the 310 sculptures that it costs to get him there. So yeah, it depends on which commander you're working on. How much alliance reward structure work? How does the alliance reward structure work? In KVK2, you need to be in the alliance to hold them, but now it says that the alliance needs to destroy it. So the new ones that are about destroying you have two of them, right? You have hold and destroy. The hold ones are the ones that you have are like last season, and then destroy are ones that after all the extra zones open up and you start pushing towards your opposition's zone, then you destroy their buildings. I believe you don't have to be in the alliance when it happens, but you have to be in an alliance that did it. But I'm not entirely sure. We can investigate that as we get there. But there's still occupied buildings as well as not occupied buildings, as well as destroy buildings. Oh, hello, Major. Yeah, chat. At this point, I stopped caring too much. Like, I figured if I wait for everybody and at some point I waited for people, and while I waited for people, other people didn't wait, and it was just ridiculous. So if I see anyone coming my direction, like Major just did, I wait and chill for a bit. But if not, then I don't. Did I move him by mistake? No, I didn't. Hey, Riley. This is Ice. I knew it had to be someone. It has to be someone like you. This is Ice. I knew it had to be someone like you. Gekko, I'm at 167 AP. Is it a good amount to win top 10? It depends on which Lost Kingdom you're in. In this one, for example, if you're not already at the top and you're still looking to potentially compete, you're going to need more than 167,000. It depends on which Lost Kingdom you're in. Where are you going? Okay. But where do you go after that? In this direction, I feel like there's a few more. Like this, and then that. Then I can march my way up here. There's this, and that. Hey, Congo. How's it going, brother? I was wondering what I would get if I would... Yeah, so we're going to have to see how it works when it comes to destroying buildings. We haven't seen that yet. It's a new thing in Light and Darkness, which we haven't experienced yet. So I don't know to tell you if you have to be in the Alliance ahead of time or not. I'm not in Lost Kingdom yet. I'm not... It's a tough call, Stefano. It's a really tough call. 167K usually is not enough. Again, it depends on your Lost Kingdom. If it's Lost Kingdom with people who don't care and don't have the AP, then you might get away with it. 167,000 is a bit low. What are member perks? So we have a members exclusive Discord room where people, every time you message me there, you'll find me there. We have a members group in game where theoretically we can, if you guys want to, do Soroli Crisis. We can do Soroli Crisis later on the stream, like towards the very end. We get all together in a Discord room, on the premium voice Discord room, and just do Soroli together. If any of the members needs help or something like that, we can do it there. That group is meant to do like in-game activities together. You have the emotes, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I still need to remake a bunch of stuff in there. And yeah. Members perk is like being VIP in your local club. Something like that. Something like that. I also see your name pop up quite a lot. So the likelihood of me catching what you say is bigger. We'll work out on more perks as time goes by. Merch store coming up. Members will also get a discount on the merch store because that's the least I can do. Yeah, that's about that. I have Richard full infantry, YSG for archers. What legendary commander should I focus on Cav? I'm free to play. Saladin. Start with Saladin. 5-5-5-1 him. You can get there with like 380 sculptures. And he's going to be very, very useful for you. You can pair him up with with an epic, or as well as later on work on another legendary, and he'll be good. How often do we meet in game? I also need personal advice on my account. You can always get personal advice on your account as a member or not as a member. As a member though, you have the members Discord where you can post stuff there, and you can PM me as well, really. I don't necessarily do what Dragothian does, which is a full breakdown of your account and all that stuff, because I don't really see why per se, but if you need some help with some questions you have, with some decisions you need, you want to send me screenshots of your situation, I'm totally down to help you. I'm totally down to help you. The members, for me, the members in this channel are folks who want to do want to help support the channel that extra mile. And so if you're willing to support the channel the extra mile, the least I can do is to help you out the extra mile as well, right? Hey, Wolfie. Tell me your new home kingdom again. I don't have a home kingdom for it just yet for the jumper. I really want to get, I really want to go somewhere with this jumper that would be a bit further up there. Initially, I wanted to go, so Cyrus League turned my attention to the fact that there are a ton of kingdoms out there that we don't know much about. And so I really wanted to move the jumper to a much younger kingdom, like to a 500 plus kingdom. I wanted to go initially to 541, but the jumper has to wait another 4 days until it can migrate, and their KVK starts in 3. So I'm gonna get screwed by the fact that once their KVK starts, their migration is locked and I'm stuck. So I can't go there. So the question is, where next? Riley, I believe you can type ! members and you'll get a link. Oh, there you go. It was up there. It was right above you. Nightbot linked it without you even asking it to. Come to 382. 382 could be an option. 382 could definitely be an option. Except Wolfie. I'm looking to go to the realm of Anubis in terms of a Cyrus League. I want to get to know that second batch of kingdoms. And from there, the next thing is, once this KVK ends, we're probably going to go venture into making. So for me, this account is a JWM account. It'll stay a JWM account. Kingdom 59 is a home for me. I'm loyal to a fault to Kingdom 59. It's crazy. I really like this kingdom and I don't see myself leaving. But I do want to branch out even further into the game. And so the plan is to take the jumper somewhere. I can grow the jumper to be like a second tier 5 account somewhere. And then we're going to start a brand new third account, which is going to be strictly free to play. Now, I've said this before. I've tried it before and failed. But I've tried it before and failed because I thought I'm going to make a free to play account and just not play it that much. And the bottom line is, if I make a free to play account, that account needs to get more attention from me. Oh, there's no music on. More attention from me than pretty much any account. And so I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge of starting a free to play account and playing it, being like an actual player in it. And there we go. You became a member. Welcome. Oh, good lord, yeah. Good lord indeed. I'm not gonna say that name though, but Ice, thank you very much for becoming a member in the channel. There were a bunch of questions that I missed. Let's see. Tachi, how much AP we need to compete in honor for quests for KVK? I see your videos, but I didn't get as much. I need to complete only 10k honor points after 10 days. Itachi, which KVK are you in? Are you in season 1 and 2, or are you in Light and Darkness? If you're in season 1 and 2, then you're okay still, because you haven't seen Ancient Ruins and Altar of Darkness yet. Those two buildings alone, so long as you make sure you're always on them when it's time and your alliance can get it, that's gonna give you like 120,000 points. It's gonna be 120,000 points. You are a member indeed. I need to tell you that just there's one more thing you have to do. That right there, Nightbot will tell you how to connect your Discord and your YouTube account like that, and then you'll have access to the members exclusive Discord. And from there, we can talk after. Just hit me up there, just so I know who you are, and then from there you can send me screenshots and DMs and stuff like that, and we can talk about your next steps if you want. Chisco said Riley Reid in one of his videos had no idea. I don't believe he has no idea who Riley Reid is. Come on. Come on. If he says he said it, he knows what he is saying. Chat, tell me now. Tell me now. Do you guys really believe he doesn't know who Riley Reid is? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come to a newer kingdom, 734. So I don't want to take my jumper all the way that far, but I do want to make the free-to-play account will be I'm hoping to make a free-to-play jumper account, connect with like a jumper group, a new jumper group, and see if I can be part of their group. Ideally, they'd understand that I'm doing it to make a free-to-play series. The idea of that account would be for me to experience and share the experiences of a free-to-play player with you guys, including decisions, tips and tricks, and all that good stuff, and actually put in the time into that account. So at this point, I'm 100% here, and then after this, I want to kind of drop my activity on the day-to-day on this account, which beyond gathering in regular Kingdom, there's very little to do. And then go work on the jumper, make it a little bit bigger, and work on the free-to-play account more than anything. Who's Riley Reed? I just opened the stream, and what the heck are you talking about? We're talking about our brand new member, John Wick. Brand new member. Our brand new member to the channel, Riley Reed. When are you planning on starting the free-to-play account? At least this has to end first. So 25 days is a minimum that I'm gonna wait. And then after that, I need to see what happens after KVK, what our plan is, how we do what we do, what's Kingdom 59's next moves, all that stuff. And from there we can figure out when to make the account, how to make the account, whether there's time to make the account or not. So first of all, 100% of our attention goes into Kingdom 59 and into this KVK. That's the first move. All right, well, I'm not going this way. We'll come back there later, but for now, we got a couple of these guys here. Count to 379. You can fight your Goten in KVK maybe. Yeah, going up against 307 was definitely not a good idea. It's definitely not a good idea. You know when Osiris League rewards are given for top 32? I'm assuming at the end of Osiris League. I'm assuming at the end of Osiris League. Itachi, about your honor, 10k is not a bad situation. Keep doing what you're doing. Ancient Ruins and Altar of Darkness will be really important for you. And if not, it's okay, because as you continue in your Lost Kingdom and you get to zones 5 and 6, you'll get these barbarians, which give you a bigger honor per AP that you spend. So it's okay, you're nowhere near in a bad shape. I hate the title of the stream. Yeah, Alice, unfortunately 541 is not meant to be. Unfortunately 541 is not meant to be. To an extent, I probably shouldn't have left 93 and come to 59 with the account, but at the same time, I kind of felt like I should be getting out of there before it's too late. Before something potentially happens. I don't think they would have zeroed me, right? But I don't know, I just felt like I need to get out of there. Not in a bad way, just wanted to actually do something with that account. And the idea behind that account was to do barbarian camps while we're here, but I ended up stopping that too, so. Ancient honor, does Ancient Ruins give honor to anyone standing nearby? Not anyone. So if you're, did it end? I think it did. If your alliance holds on to the Ancient Ruins, ours just ended like 10 minutes ago. As long as you're standing nearby and your alliance is the one that occupies the Ancient Ruins, then you'll get the points. You just gotta stand there. That's it. What's the total power of your alliance? Thank you, John. Appreciate you, Jeff. Would it be wise to save Soluna coins to spend it next KVK, or is it risky in case they'll change it? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know to answer that. That is a risk. That's a risk indeed. That Lilith might say, "Screw it, we're gonna change this up," and you get screwed out of it. There is a real situation that could happen. JWM's power is getting higher and higher. Well, that's also not really fair, because it's not really fair because we're also getting more and more flags down, which means more and more members. You don't see this, but there's like 179 spots now. Hey, Tiny Rick, how's it going? It's 179 spots in JWM now, so it's not that the alliance is growing per se, but we're intaking more members. We usually sit at 155, and then there are some folks who join us from IWM and from BNW and from UIE to do ancient ruins, to do forts, to do all these different things. What's the strongest alliance in the whole game? This one is JWM. Do you have any news on the books exchange program? No, not really. No, the people who say there's a book exchange program are tripping. They see potential. They see a support guy who has no clue what they're saying, that just gives you the answer that'll make you happy. They see a dev's feedback that says we'll consider it, but we'll consider it is a kind way to tell you, to give you hope, but not really tell you it's happening. Yeah, I don't know. Strongest alliance in Kingdom? I don't think it's the strongest kingdom, but definitely the strongest single alliance. Not the strongest kingdom, probably. I think that the strongest kingdom nowadays is 331, I believe. Should I cook egg or hot dog? Eggs. Hot dogs is not cooking. You're just gonna put it in water. You can put it in the microwave too, and it's there. Oh no. Stop. I messed up. Rip AP. Quick. Ugh. Rip AP. I messed up. Oh, we still got the defeat. We did. No, we didn't. I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. Rest in peace, AP. I wasn't paying attention. My kingdom has been fighting with 245 every ruins. It's nutty. Nice. That's cool. That's fun. I wish we had a little bit of action happen in this Lost Kingdom, but it's just not a thing. It's just not a thing. Which kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell the opposition, no, we're not willing to compromise with you, and then they will not come to fight? What's the point? Or even worse, they come to fight and just become more of a nuisance than an actual fight. Because if it's an actual fight, like I've been seeing folks fighting, it's awesome. But when they send a couple of marches whose sole job is to just stand in the ancient ruins area so you can't occupy it, and they don't even feel like fighting you, they're just trying to be a nuisance, then it becomes about like more of an issue than a fun fight. So if your opposition's not willing to fight, there's very little you can do. Can't force them, right? Any idea on who will win ARC, FN or 411? We're gonna talk about the Osiris League finals on Saturday stream. Saturday stream, we're gonna talk a lot about the Osiris League finals. About a week, Irish. About a week. There was a list of the strongest kingdoms a few weeks ago, and 59 was rank 1. Each of those, it depends on what you're looking at. Top 300, top 100. Overall size of the kingdom. In terms of top 100, top 300, you will most likely catch Kingdom 59 somewhere at the top. But that's an unfair assessment, because a kingdom like Kingdom 59 that have Kingdom 93, which have 3 families that are the size of Kingdom 59, then yeah, they might not be the top 300 strongest players, but the density of players they have makes it that they are much more capable of fighting, as at the end of the day, everybody can send only 5 marches, right? So having 300, 100 million power players, or 1,060 million power players, I'll take the 1,060 million power players every day of the week for sure. Dubstep, go away, please. Riley, all you gotta do is wait it out a little bit. Within the hour, you'll be in the Discord room. It takes about an hour for YouTube and Discord to sync and the settings to take effect. So you'll be there in a bit. What's up, Titch? It is laggy. It's fairly frustrating too. Hi, I have made 290 honor. I'm rank 4 currently, free to play. I have 100k AP more. Should I spend it? Rank 20 is 200k honor. Oh, and Keith, that's a very big problem. How many days do you have remaining? Because you have 90k honor points ahead, and if there's plenty of time and top 20 is 200, you're gonna really want to figure out how you can milk those 100k AP to get points, because 90k AP can be closed. I'll tell you this, between yesterday alone, when I grinded, okay, yesterday alone, I went up almost a good 20 million, 20,000, 15,000 honor clean without the coin. The coins added a little bit more into it, right? But yeah, careful. It is possible to pass you, so you're gonna want to chill for a little bit, but don't chill for too long. Yeah, something like that, Riley. Something like that. Oh, we're just in time. Hello. What you saw in the last stream though is not necessarily everything, and it doesn't necessarily reflect what I have right now, by the way. The AP potions are coming up and down. It depends on the day, on the event. One of the reasons, for example, I'm happy we have Shadow Legion coming up is that Shadow Legion does give you a little bit of AP potions along the way. We've been doing these, which there was one of these that was given AP potions. This one right here, 200 AP. We did this, which gave us nothing for AP ways. Yesterday, like, look at this. I ended up 4th in the gathering event, in the barbarian hunting event. Like, look at this. B-Bang went nuts. B-Bang went crazy hunting yesterday, but I hunted pretty nicely too yesterday. Any news on Epic Commanders? Nothing. I'm currently pushing the forts that I have 18k points ahead of rank 3 and 2k away from first. Is it worth the push for rank 1? Noobman, I think so. I definitely think so. I did not go for this event, even though maybe, ooh, we're actually losing this, which would be really, really funny and messed up for these guys if they end up getting the loser side rather than the winning side. But DSP and those folks were always very, very, very good at Barbarian forting. And so I see that we're actually losing this. I think it's gonna be the first event we might end up losing. One day and some remaining. I didn't go for it, thankfully. I can tell you that in here, like, Hulk has been moving between 3rd and 5th consistently. It just depends on the day, on the time, and who grinds more. Is it worth it? If you're on the winning side, then probably. To go from 3rd, if you're in 2nd to 1st, it's a material, it's an extra one of these essentially, an extra one of these, an extra one of everything in here, 10 of these, 2 of these, and 2,000 coins. You're gaining, as long as you're maintaining yourself on level 7 forts, the amount of AP you're spending for the honor that you're gaining is just about like 8%. You're just about 8% more honor for more AP paid for the honor, which is okay. I would not necessarily try to push. I'd just keep grinding. Just keep doing your thing. If you can keep doing your thing and you're successful at it, then and it gets you to top placement, then perfect. Oh, look at that. But if you're on the losing side, for example, it might not be worth it for you. Let me go join this little crew of IWM. Join this IWM crew. I don't know what they're hitting, but I'll just hit whatever they hit. Or they're gonna wait for me to hit. Are they waiting for me to hit? Oh, well, there goes that. It really doesn't matter at this point, right? I already messed up that one time. You can already go to the back to my streams and see the numbers, so cat's out of the hat. Can we see the jumper? Yeah, sure, we can go on the jumper in a bit. We can go to the jumper in a bit. We can go check the jumper out. We gotta go do a couple things in it. So you just use free AP. Let's put it this way. Monitor how much third place is grinding, right? Don't lose second place, but monitor the grinding. Monitor the grinding. Scene, I know, Devils. I know you guys have been waiting to see this for a while. Devils, I know. Screenshot, send it to your boy Laguna, who is not playing, right? He's not feeling too good. Two and a half days till Marauders. Nice, kiddo. It's gonna be a fun Kingdom Season 2 for you. Should I migrate to a younger kingdom to get more sculptures for Khan and Alex from Wheel, or just save up and use universals? I was never a big fan of migrating for sculptures. When you migrate for sculptures, you're essentially saying, I don't care for the community, I care for the sculptures. And so caring for the sculptures is not necessarily a bad thing per se. Congo, somehow caring for the sculptures is not a bad thing per se, but if the community you're playing with is cool and nice, I wouldn't migrate just for sculptures, because you'll end up finding yourself in most of the day playing with people you don't want to play with, in an environment that you don't enjoy, and so it's really not worth it per se. We're against 52. Oh, nice. More free woo. And fighting during lockdown. Finally, lockdown useful for something. Yep. Wuzetian sculptures. I don't know how much you'd really want her if you're not an arc player per se. Wuzetian is fairly pointless. Oh, you went this way? Okay. I'll go this way with you. Wuzetian is fairly pointless if you are not really an arc player or a garrison player, right? That's what she's good for. Yeah, JW, I hear that there is the time between season 3 and season 4 was crazy. It was less than a month, and a lot of folks are not happy about it. I think that Lilith really messed up with their timelines. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't understand what they're doing, why they're destroying their timelines the way they are, but they just don't even care. They're just sticking you with a KVK less than 3 months after. What's the best kingdom for a jumper account? There's no best kingdom. The best thing you can do is find a good jumper crew and then work with a crew of people that are jumping. 130 people watching, only 30 likes. What the heck? Let's go. Yeah, I agree. Worth the likes. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Nothing happening this stream, chat. This stream, we're just chilling, hunting barbs together, doing our thing. Just, you know, a chill Wednesday stream at this stage. You screwed up your recruitment. Baz with the $2 super chat. Starting up the day. The highest dono of the day goes right there, and you'll be in the, wait. Oh, hello? That's you. It needs to be like that. Now it makes more sense. There we go. Appreciate you, Boz. Oh boy, where are you guys going? Thank you for the $2. Just starting out for the stream. Oh god, you guys are gonna do this again? Are you guys actually gonna do this again? We've been doing this for a little bit now. I mean, I don't complain, but I thought we'd have a chill stream today. Best kingdom is the one that'll let you, that the main alliance will let you in for 7 days. That's if you're trying to jump, right? Like your middle kingdom. That's the middle kingdom, right? But I mean, I would stick with a jumper crew. The jumper crew probably has a good kingdom lined up and good like setup. some of these jumper king crews are actually crews that, and Congo with the 10 Canadian dollars. Number 1 fan super chat. Appreciate you, Congo. Here we go, boys. Some of these jumper crews have oh boy, I hit the wrong one, didn't I? Have a whatchamacallit, a pretty good setup where they already have a middle kingdom that'll give them KVK rewards and all that stuff along the way. So joining a crew might be very, very, very good for you. Might be very, very good for you. Congo, you didn't have to remove that message. I mean, we all understood the joke. No fighting? 0 fighting so far. 0 fighting so far. Boring. I agree. I like it. Mr. Ice, let's go, guys. Let's get this train going with a $2 super chat. Oh boy, no pun intended on that train, right? With your name, no pun intended at all. I want to know who has so many spots for rewards they allow jumpers to take some. Folks who don't care necessarily. Folks who say, okay, we're gonna kick the ones who. We're gonna kick the ones who didn't fight and we'll put jumpers in there instead. And believe it or not, a lot of these people who let jumpers come in for KVK rewards, those are jumpers of themselves. So like they won their KVK, they run that kingdom, they run that KVK, and now they are looking to start their new account, so they kind of just go there to their own old kingdom and do it there. So, I don't know. I've never understood how are jumpers just able to come in and get KVK rewards. I feel like that's ridiculous. I feel like that's really ridiculous. When I saw Chisco make that video where he said that a jumper should get a KVK rewards, I was like, what is he smoking? Like, it seems impossible. But then turned out that Gekko created a jumper account and he got it. He got like 20 Charlemagne sculptures and like 50 gold keys and a bunch of legendary commander sculptures. And I was like, whoa. And then turns out that's a thing people do now. That's a thing that people do now. They actually have kingdoms that let them in to get KVK rewards, which is completely out of, it's crazy. I understand, kiddo, that season 1 you didn't need honor to get rewards, but hell, who lets you in? I got KVK with a jumper. Our alliance guided Chisco and Gekko. Nice. Nice. Asanino, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Chat, if you haven't yet, drop likes on the stream, and of course, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. What alliance? There was like a middle alliance they did there. It was really weird. Like, I was like, I cannot believe people actually give up spots in their alliance for my jumper got let in by Vixen. There you go. I don't understand it. Long time ago, I really don't understand it. I wouldn't let anyone in. I don't let my own jumper in. I don't know about all that, but I understand. I can definitely understand. Can you make a video comparing between tier 1s against tier 5 troops? Cabela, I could, but what are you trying to understand? What are you trying to understand out of that? Gekko, you should be the voice to complain instead of ignore everything you have. The viewers, the guy that should say to Lilith. Who tells you that I ignore? And who tells you that I don't tell them anything? And who tells you that I don't give them feedback? Trunks. Who tells you all that? I didn't know you were a Lilith employee and you know what I talk about with them. But if you're a Lilith employee, then you definitely are misguided because you don't know what I'm talking about with them. Is it worth to spend gems on the CERN scroll? I'll tell you this. I spent gems on the CERN scroll because I wanted the skin. And in season 2, I was 1 level away. This season, I don't think it's worth it unless you really want the skin and you have the thing. This season, we have Lucerne chests, which we're going to open in a bit. It's okay to have only tier 1 sieges instead of tier 3s and tier 4s? Yes, it's very okay. The only difference with the tier 4 sieges is that you'll be able to potentially hold a little bit more resources, and if you get attacked, you'll survive a bit longer. But if you only have like tier 1 sieges, that's fine. My majority are tier 4s for a different reason. Sean, it's over. People already saw the AP too many times. It's over. I'm not gonna keep hiding it. It was ridiculous to think I can't hide it while streaming. But yeah, I use these more than anything. What's a biker? At this point, it's over. People already have seen it and done what they need to do. We're planning a suicide attack on Slouty full tier 1 troops. Label him the tier 1 killer. Can you get a ban for this? No. Why would you get a ban for that? What if my hospital fills only with tier 1 sieges when my city gets attacked? That is a problem. That is the problem of having tier 1 troops, is that your hospital can potentially get filled with them when you get attacked. It's a big problem. Don't let your city get attacked if you know you have that many tier 1s in the field available to play. That is the worst thing that can happen. That is a thing. That's the disadvantage of having different tier troops. But then again, once you get to tier 5, what are you gonna do? Only tier 5 sieges? You ignoring me? No, XP killer. What? Did I ignore you? I definitely missed your question. Whoa. I'll expertise my Khan, and I don't know if I should go for Attila, Guan Yu, Constantine, or Alexander of YSG and Khan expertised. What are you focusing on, my man? What you're saying is, I don't know what's my next move in the game, but I don't have a direction either. What are you focusing on? Are you a cavalry player? Are you an infantry player? Are you an archers player? Are you a garrison player? Are you a rally leader? Are you a rally filler? Are you a field fighter? What are you doing in the game? No, Baron, absolutely not. Why would you kill your tier 1s? I would still keep them, just gather and try not to get hit. That's the point. If you live, how would you get hit? Your city get hit? That's what I'm trying to understand. The only way your city gets hit is if you leave your city way at the front and the flag burns and goes away. And if you do that, then it doesn't matter what kind of troops you'll have, you'll get hit and you'll get destroyed regardless. So what's the point of preparing to be hit? I'm a mix. Then I can't answer your question, XP Killer, because your question requires more than just what should I do next. I have him 5-1 to pair with YSG, but people tell me he's only useful expertise. It's not that he's only useful. His thing is the expertise, the healing debuff that it does. 2 seconds no healing. That's what makes him really good. But if you want to be a mixed player, I mean, you can do 1,000 things. You can take your Alex. Alex could be very useful for you with your Yi Song-Ye. Alex is not a bad pick to play with Yi Song-Ye if you're looking to be a mixed player. Alex Yi Song-Ye is a really good pair. There are a couple of other things you could do. It's if you're trying to pair your Yi Song-Ye and you're trying to pair your Khan, then Alex and Saladin are your guys. 5551 Saladin and Alexander for YSG. Let's see. Someone from my kingdom is mad because we got Google Forms in ARC and KVK rewards. What? I'm so confused. I have Saladin 5011. Okay, so you have a pair for your con. Alex is 5-5. Would it be enough? That would shield my Cav marches too. Now I use YSG with con or Saladin. You might want to consider expertising that Alexander. You might want to consider that. Alex does no skill damage. Alex's thing is not necessarily skill damage. The shield is nuts. Direct damage factor is crazy. Healing effect reduction will make it super strong. What's up, Haxori? You really want the infantry attack? You don't. 5-5 is not enough. You really want this for your infantry march. And then from there, attack bonus and defense bonuses are ridiculous. When the shield is up, when the shield is down, you do this. When the shield is up, you do that. He's better off expertise than anything else. You really want this, you really want that. And when you have this and you have that, you already get this as well, right? I started a jumper account about my final kingdom. Any tips what I should upgrade first? I think I'm gonna rush to get 4 Qs while keeping lab up. 4 Qs is not a bad idea. 4 Qs is definitely not a bad idea. Aggressive with viewers today. I'm not aggressive with viewers today. Not aggressive with viewers. My throat hurts, but that's about it. Oy vey. What we got here? I'll tell you what might seem to you like aggressive is me answering the same questions over and over and over again, but at the same time, it's like, but we've been through this. We've been through this. My kingdom has no tier 5s, but we are ruthless killers. Do we have a chance in KVK 1? Oof, Baron, it's gonna be a rough KVK for you. It's really gonna be a rough KVK for you because the tier 5s are crucial. The tier 5s are super crucial. It's not that you don't have a chance, but you'll notice a huge difference between the tier 5 fighters and you guys. It's not gonna be an easy way at all. And he's a little angry because people are sniping his AP. Nah, not at all. I'm more sick than anything else. And so maybe I have a little bit of a, I seem like I have a little bit of a lesser patience, but I don't know. It's not that serious. Okay, infantry main. Appreciate that. Diplo. True. That is true. Diplo plays a huge part, but to win KVK, you can win KVK 1. Your team of alliances can win KVK 1. As a kingdom, it's tough to win KVK 1 without tier 5. You definitely can win KVK 1 if you line up with enough kingdoms in your KVK that do have the warriors that you need. But again, if you're asking if your specific kingdom can win, it's a little bit tougher without the tier 5s. Migrated just before KVK and the kingdom 0 to all the whales and kick them out. Oh, nice. That sounds like a healthy kingdom right there. Sometimes I think tier 5 is so powerful because all of the buffs they get from completing the research, not because of the tier 5s themselves. That's called tier 4.5s. So what he's saying here is these right here. These researches, even if you don't finish up, even if you don't unlock tier 5s, the amount of stuff you get, 25% attack, 25% defense, 25% health, 20% defenses on all of them, 20% attacks on all of them. And then on top of that, 15% attack, 15% defense, 15% health. I think this is march speed. Yeah, and march speed, not really useful. That's like tier 4.5s. Even if you don't unlock the tier 5s, once you get all those researches cranked out of the way, your tier 4s are stupendously stronger. They're much stronger than the tier 4s. You could basically survive with tier 4.5s. It's cheaper. You could. That you definitely could. You can be a winner without tier 5s. You can't be champions. I'll take that statement. I agree. Just letting you know that we want to thank you what you've been bringing to the community, keeping us entertained and points content. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Queso. Appreciate you very much. The music is very loud. You can always lower the music down a little bit. Thank you for mentioning it. If you don't mention it, I don't know. So good. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Lowered it down a little bit. Let me know if it's better now. I lowered it down by about 2.5 decibels. You'll feel the change for sure. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough. What's going on in here? Wow. They're actually going to win this. They're actually going to win this, chat. Let's queue up the jumper. Let's queue up the jumper real quick. You guys wanted to see the jumper. Since Delta is the best rally in game, how upgraded do they need to be better than other rallies? Is maxed Attila in 5.30 Takeda enough? I'd probably expertise them both. Wolfie. I'd expertise them all, both. Because then later on, Takeda is pretty... I mean, Attila and Takeda really are like a married couple, like Dragotian likes to say. They go well with each other. But Takeda can actually do things beyond, which Attila is a little bit lesser of. So I would honestly say what you really want to do is you want to have your Takeda, your both of them expertise, then your Attila Takeda March is the one that's going to be the craziness, madness of stuff. But if you decide you don't want to use them together, you can use a Takeda with Saladin, for example. Really good, strong pair. Can I see the top one kill in top one kill Barb? What do you mean? If you're talking about honor points, then I haven't revealed my honor points and my honor strategy yet. So I'm not gonna show you the honor charts just yet. Tier 5, took me 352 days, I need more days to train them. So, Abhijit, the recommendation when it comes to training tier 4s or tier 5s, and this is for any one of you, chat, by the way, in events such as the event that we had in here, which is training troops, what you want to do is you want to train tier 5s because it gives you points based on the types of troops you train rather than on the minutes you spend. But in past... In here, for example, in past Glory and Light and Darkness in stage 2, it was about spending speed ups. And the spending speed ups is all about the minutes you're spending. If you're doing events, first of all, you shouldn't be pushing troops without events. The real question is, if you spend on tier 5s or tier 4s, and the answer to that is, what is your requirement? Is it minute of speed up spent, or is it type of troop to train? That is based on the points. If you get more points for tier 5s and tier 4s, you want to go for tier 5s. If you get the same amount of minutes for training tier 4s or tier 5s, you definitely want to train tier 4s because the amount of time per troop is fairly relative. Oh, wait. These guys started popping up, so timeout. Is fairly relative, so you don't want to be staying out of the... I can do this real quick. The amount of time it takes to train these or those, and I can't show you, but the bottom line is the amount of time it takes between these two is a relative number that is compared to this. So for example, training these is half the time of training these. Training these, I believe, is 1, and this is 1.5. From here to here, it's 1.5. But the difference in resource cost between tier 4s and tier 5s is stupendously bigger. So you want to spend as many resources as you can on training, as many speed ups as you can. So you want to train tier 4s, so that way the tier 4s that you're training, are cheaper in terms of resources, and you're spending more minutes. When it comes to power, though, if it's about power or it's about the points, tier 5s all the way. Tier 5s all the way. Main reason, again, power-wise, you gain, where is it? 4 power for tier 4s and 10 power for tier 5s. So if it's a power game or a points based on troops, tier 5s. If it's about minutes, tier 4s all the way. Are you allowed to use clicking macro to click one spot repeatedly? I don't know, man. I really don't know to answer that question. I really don't know to answer that question. I'll tell you this. I've used an auto clicker before to click a button a million times because I wasn't going to sit there and click a button 10,000 times. Can you say your secondaries for Barbs? My secondaries for Barbs don't matter. They are commanders that I'm leveling up. So he is already level 60, he's already level 60, and these guys I'm just leveling them up. Because I'm already hunting these Barbs, and I'm using cabs regardless because they move faster. And so, I don't care too much about the secondary commanders. What I care for is more about the primaries, so it's cheaper AP, and then I level up other commanders behind them. I think he meant spam help. You mean like have somewhere that it clicks helps consistently until and make like a help alliance? A help alliance is a thing, by the way, chat. I don't know if you guys know this, but a help alliance is a thing. I've never seen it in Rise of Kingdoms yet, but in Lords Mobile, a help alliance was a thing. It was an alliance that was an open alliance in Kingdoms. People paid these developers to get 30 accounts in an alliance. Every time you go into that alliance, you click on something that needs helps, instantly 30 helps. A helps alliance used to be a thing in Lords Mobile. I don't think it works in Rise of Kingdoms though. After Richard, Alex or Constantine? Alex. Alex. Is pushing MG for Constantine worth it? Yes. Constantine is awesome. I mean, spamming the honor 10,000 times. You mean the GGSCV? Do you have 100,000 Soluna coins that now you gotta get in? You have 100,000 Soluna coins and you don't know how to whatchamacallit, donate them? I'm pretty sure that you can click and then hold. I'm pretty confident you can click and then hold. Don't you love when you're writing down notes in a notepad for homework and then your computer crashes? Ugh, that sucks, Reeks. That's, by the way, why you should not use Notepad, but you should use like Word. Word sucks, but if it crashes, it has like a recovery system which works decently well. But it's also why I never did notes like homework on computers, which is kind of crazy. I used to write stuff down by hand, unless it was like an essay or something like that. Gekko, there's a glitch where you can gain resources when gathering and it actually adds. When you're selecting a gathering army, go to another node, spam the icon while the army... What? What? There's a glitch where you can gain resources when gathering. It actually adds. When selecting a gathering army to go to another node, spam the icon of the army while it's gathering. What? That's so weird. Why would you do that though? Like, that's cool, but why would you do that? What's the use of this glitch? Should I use Sun Tzu with a 5111 Richard or 4400 Charles? Your 5111 Richard will do better. Is Saladin actually good for Garrison for cavalry players? Is Sun Tzu Saladin 5551 better than Sun Tzu Richard? First of all, anything is better than Richard on a Garrison. You don't want to put Richard on your wall, for the love of God. We've been saying this a million times. You don't want to have healing on your wall when you're garrisoning. Who would be better? Saladin is not bad, but you might want to consider an AoE commander. It's not the worst pick though, putting a Saladin on your wall. Just remember one thing. When you put a commander on the wall and then that commander goes out to fight, then your commanders on your wall change, right? So in this case, this is not my regular pairing, but my boys are out hunting, and so it changes it, right? So if you're someone who's going to be using your Saladin, you might want to consider not putting it on the wall, because then he won't be available once you have him on the field. If you left him on the field and fell asleep and your city gets attacked, you're going to be very, very sad. What did you say? I've read the book. The book that changed my life. Which book? What book are you guys talking about? Holy lordy, I missed a bunch of stuff in chat. Let me scroll up and read up a little bit. No teleport heroes. By speed ups and resources, tier 1s are the most cost effective. I think about the difference over 24. I think about 1 day difference over 24-hour difference. What? What? If you want to become a better person, a better streamer, I would recommend to read a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay. Thank you. My ultimate, you know, one of the things that are kind of crazy, right? Infantry main, I feel like it's your first time watching my stream. Let me give you a little bit of a scenario, because you sit at home, right, and you're chilling, you're watching your stream, you're trying to figure out how to talk, what to say to people, and you decided today I want to criticize Gekko, but I don't want to also figure out what Gekko has going on in his life. I don't want to try to understand them. I just want to criticize them. I don't understand that Gekko woke up today with a fever out the wazoo but decided to still stream. I don't understand the fact, I don't want to consider the option that he has fever right now, but he likes to stream enough that he is putting up with everything to still stream. I don't want to consider the fact that Gekko has been eating these candy for his throat while talking for an hour and 15 minutes straight. I decided that his attitude is negative, period, and it's time to criticize it. It's okay. I appreciate your feedback, but you don't know me. You don't know me, my man. You don't know me, and every now and then everybody is entitled to having a day off. Every now and then people are entitled to have a little bit of a less upbeat and happy day. And one of those days is going on for me, but I didn't want to not stream. I have a responsibility towards my community where I stream on Wednesdays. So occasionally I won't be on my tip top. I won't be on my top best attitude in the world. But so are you not. Every now and then you have a bad day in your life. And every now and then you have a bad time where you say things you don't want to say or something like that. It happens. Those who watch and enjoy and know me well enough to know that it's not his best day today. And it isn't. But I'm still here. How would you even know that? Then don't know it. But that's my point. That's exactly my point. He's not trolling. He's completely fine. But that's exactly my point. And I think that this is an attitude that this is something that another content creator here in our community started, which is like, he called it, I call it as I see it. And calling something as you're seeing it is really not fair, because if you don't know, I gotta see if we can brighten my day. I do my best, my man. I do my best. I'm not here to stream to not brighten your day. But if someone comes in and has a negative situation, you're not necessarily feeling the vibe, you could have also asked, you know? There are many ways to approach things. So for example, you could have said, hey Gekko, it seems like you're a little bit off today. Like, what's going on? And you'd get an answer, right? But you decided I have a negative attitude instead. Like, you made an assumption based on what you see, which I understand. I would have made that same assumption. But just, you never even gave me a shot. You just decided I have a negative attitude, which is okay. I definitely agree. My attitude and my patience and my energy and the vibe is not there today. But I feel like I have a responsibility towards my community and to the Rise of Kingdoms community to uphold my schedule. And sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's really not fun. It's not fun for you guys sometimes to see me in situations like that. Sometimes it's hard. Joel, I really don't. The other way around. I like Infantry Main. I think he's very brave for speaking up his mind, and I like the feedback. You guys don't get me the wrong way, man. I like his feedback. He's completely right. He caught me in a bad mood, and he's like, yo, you seem to be in a bad mood. And he's not wrong. And he did make me consider again that, hey, I need to step up my game. And that's not a bad thing. But what I'm saying is, to go from there to tell me that I need to read books, and now I maybe need therapy, and like like I took the first feedback and I understand and I'm all for it, but there's no need to go that far. Asgard, 10k gems? Oy vey. Are you competing for top 20? Are you competing for top 20? Hoo-wee, man. That's a lot of hunting. Guys, by the way, don't get all negative about him, about Infantry Main. He's a cool dude. He called it as he sees it, and I'll take his feedback any day of the week. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Chat, he's not wrong. Don't get mad at him. I don't see him as a troll. I see him as a viewer with constructive feedback, and I like it. I like it. I like it. I like that people say what they think instead of just like and leave. If he didn't care enough to voice an opinion, he would have just left. So that's a good thing about him. Maybe I haven't decided yet. Still not showing honor? Not yet, Wessel. Not yet. It'll happen sooner rather than later. It'll happen pretty soon, I'm assuming. I haven't shown it yet. But my AP is already out. The cat's out of the hat when it comes to the AP that I have. Infantry, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. What do you do with your coins? Gotta donate them, right? Donating as much as to an extent, as much as possible. When's a quiz event? I have no idea, chat. The quiz event should have happened already. Like, they said 2 weeks. Function's still locked, which is really weird. Yeah, no, Infantry, you're good, my man. You're good. You're 100% good. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. And I'm not just saying that. It takes liking the person enough to actually give them feedback rather than just close the stream and leave. Last time they said 2 weeks, it took them like 3. Okay, that would make more sense. So next week, I'm assuming. Okay. Next week, there's also the update, right? There's an update coming up next week. What is this quiz event? So, Baz with the $10 super chat. Here's what I think top spot. Let's lighten the mood a bit. Oh God, Baz, don't be doing that again. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I need to move Riley. Oh man, this is really... I need to figure out how to make it so that the donation thing stays aligned all the time. That's something that I need to fix. Baz, appreciate those $10 super chat. Up to the top spot you go. And that's a call out to Congo right there. But you guys really, last time you guys did this, it didn't end up really well. So it ended up really well actually, but the beer glass is still filling up. Oh no, there we go. Buy some Living Legends. I don't know. Get some gold keys. We can open some gold keys. Chat, you guys want to open some gold keys? I got like 310 of them. 310 of them. Congo, I appreciate the 30 Canadian dollars super chat. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Sean, these guys are back at it. Where's the new Civilizations cookie? No idea. I've been waiting for it too. Why are the 5-minute speed ups dropping so much lower in zone 5 and zone 6 and zone 4? I'm just chaining and doing zone 4s for speed up. I'm guessing it's because they are trying to make it something to make it a little bit worth to hunt in the other zones, right? There you go. And blows up the freaking glass out the window. Everything that was there just poof. All the silver coins that just came in here just went out the window. I still haven't figured out how to stop it from going like berserk every time a big donation comes in. Hey Jedi, how's it going? Alright, gold keys it is then. Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do 50-50, 50%, 50% like we always do. Why not? Might as well, right? Let's grab these and pick up more AP potions while we're here. Come on! Only 4. Nice. 10 out of 10. Let's open the gold keys. We might as well. We might as well open these gold keys. How many do we got? I usually wait till after the update. But really, realistically, look at the silver keys, chat. That's actually fairly nuts. Our silver key stack is crazy. So let's do 155, 155. Kiddo, you're going to keep a count for us? Can you show who will be under useless sculptures? Sure. So under useless sculptures is Charles Martel, Tao Tao, Cleo, and that's it. And El Cid. El Cid, Cleo, Charles Martel, and Tao Tao. So out of the gold keys, Baz, I'll donate to the Living Legends with the Congo with a $50 super chat. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. $50 super chat. Baz, what are you doing, my man? Thank you very much. That's really kind of you. You really didn't need to do all this. You guys keep doing that, and I don't know what to do with myself at this point. Living Legends it is. Living Legends it is. I've never bought a Living Legends pack before, actually. The one pack I've always wanted to max buy and never did was Call of the Ancient for the 20,000 reserves. Silencer, appreciate you, man. You can get YSG and Richard only from the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, nowadays only from Wheel of Fortune. Back in the day, they were available in here in Kingdoms 1 through 16. All right, kiddo, you ready? And Nova, back in the day, a long time ago, Kingdoms 1 through 30 had in here Yi Sung-Ye and Richard. Nowadays, nobody does. All right, 155, 155. Let's do this. First key looks just like every other key ever. 3 Freddies. Freddy is good. Freddy is really good. That's how we start. 3 gold sculptures out of 2 keys. That sounds about right. What do you think about Charles Martel primary champion secondary for flag defense? It's the best defense out there. Sundock, 2 sculptures. I'll take it. It's the best defense out there for Attila Takeda. It's the best defense out there for Attila Takeda. 2 El Cid goes into the useless pile today. Is it pronounced Ramses or Ramesses? Ramesses. I don't know. It's a great question. Nova Ong, thank you very much for the 2 Singapore dollars. I believe SGBs are Singapore dollars. Appreciate that. Cabela, that's the best defense nowadays for Attila Takeda. 2 Tao Taos, out to the garbage they go. 3 Cleos, out to the garbage they go, but holy lord, the commander sculptures are coming in deep. Do you know about the new leaked commander? 5 Cleos, what the hell are we doing here, chat? Alright, what the? It just keeps going. I've seen the leaks. There is nothing to talk about them because I'll tell you this. I asked Lilith. They said no comment. But they said people are getting ahead of themselves perhaps, and they're going to get disappointed eventually. Duck Hunter will open 155 one by one, and then 151 open all to see which one wins today. That's usually what we do. But what we haven't done is two things. First of all, we haven't gotten you guys to get those hands up in the air for a little bit of good luck. Not that we need it, because it's been going great. But if you feel like helping out with the luck, all you gotta do is get those hands up in the air in the chat. It's very simple. All you gotta do is this in the chat, or if you are a member, you have your own custom emote available for hands up in the air. It's quite, with good luck, it's very, very, very simple how to get it done. Bam. If it lets me send this message out, it will be nice. Nice, there we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Ooh, yellow sculpt. Instantly the yellows. What is going on? What is going on? Come on. 5 useless sculptures come and go. Damn. We are getting destroyed on the useless sculptures today. The useless sculptures are expertise sculptures, which will eventually become compensation chests, because there's nothing. 5 Julius Caesars is a great pickup for us. Julius Caesar is one that we really want. If you guys watched my JWM2 video that I uploaded yesterday, you'll know that I was garrisoning a building in another useless sculptures right there in Osiris League with Richard and Julius Caesar. So having that Julius Caesar of it. How do we keep pulling legendary commander sculptures? One key we do, one key we don't. It keeps going. What the heck is going on? May I see a Richard build now? Not yet, Noob Man. Not yet. After Osiris League ends. After Osiris League ends. And you know, even that's going to be a little bit tricky because might need to keep it for Osiris Invitational. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, chat. It had to happen, right? $10.32. Holy Lord, did we really open up 42 sculptures already? 8 gold stars. That's nuts. That was a yikes. That was a yikes. I was like, not a good idea. Not a good idea. I reconsidered it as soon as I saw it. I was like, probably not a good idea. Rich Julius Caesar, good in Arc. Well, that's what JWM2 used in Osiris League. How and why exactly, we'll go into more details once the league ends and once Osiris Invitational ends. But there are a lot of things in this game that people don't take into account. There's a lot of things that people don't take into account. And bam! There he is, Julius Caesar. Mehmed II, that's what we needed. We needed Mehmed. We really want to get Mehmed up there. 10 Mehmed sculpture is actually really good for us. Really, really good for us. Raul, we're going to open all in 100 gold keys. Less than 100, 95 gold keys. So far, we've opened a crazy amount of sculptures. 2 Freddys, I completely missed that, and 5 Cleos. What? We keep opening legendary commanders like crazy. What is this? What is this, chat? 25 and 37. Are we going 1 for 1 today? Scipio Joan or Scipio Julius? Probably Scipio Joan. Rigged? I know, right? I know, right? This thing's wild. Don't look up again? No. No, we're not gonna do that again. We've learned from our mistakes. I was like, and then nope. Not a good idea. Hey, are the KVK rewards going to be the same? It's to stay the same. By the looks of it, yeah, Riley. By the looks of it, yeah. Man, I'm gonna start calling you back to calling you Ice, brother, because Riley is just First of all, Riley is very, very active on social media. I don't know if you know this. She's actually someone who hangs out a lot with YouTubers and influencers, or at least used to. You gotta own it and look up every time. Nah. That's a little that's a little rude. That's a little rude. Ooh, Ishida, 5 sculptures. Gekko full legendary comes in, say the name. Oh hell no. I ain't trying to get that scop. Whoa, that strike coming up. 35 and 47. Jeez. We're almost there. We're almost done with the 1x1s. 5 Ishidas and 1 gold star. Man, what is going on today? What is this? If the free-to-play jumper account is going to be this lucky, then that account is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. I need to find, though, a good group of jumpers at some point. When the time gets closer, I need to find a group to go with. Hello, Mr. El Cid, aka El Poop, aka I already expertised you, so I don't need you. And you keep coming though, which is a huge problem. It's a huge problem. Come on, man. Give me some Mehmeds. Give me some Julius Caesars. Give me some Fredericks. That's what we want. That's what we want. 45 more keys and then we'll open all. 45 more keys and we open all. El Cid just keeps coming. Chat, what is this? Are you starting a jumper now? No, I'll be starting the jumper probably when my KVK ends. So next month sometime. How's Artemisia, Wu in defense? Really strong. Who would you use first, Artemisia or Wu? And also, I heard they held off Attila Takeda. They did. They do. What are you doing? Artemisia Wu is a great combo. I'd leave it Artemisia Wu just like that. What the heck, El Cid? Get out of here. Where's Freddy? Where's Freddy? Where's Julius? Where's Mehmed? Where's Sundok? There he is. I'll take Tomo over El Cid at this point. There she is. Hello. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. And then we get to play the OMG versus LOL game, which we haven't done that in a while. We haven't done that in a while. There she goes. Hello, Sundok. I appreciate you for showing up a little bit. We need you. We need you. 2 gold stars. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's see. Gaius. Hello. Ishidas. I'll take the Ishida too. Ishida not bad at all. Ishida is not bad at all. Cleo. 38 Cleos though. Holy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When it rains, it pours. Can I have all those El Cid sculptures? If I can transfer them to you, I would give you all of them. I'd give you all of them. I'd give you everything you needed. But Asgard, I don't know if we have a restriction on this KE. If we have a restriction on this KE, then you have 10 million points and that's that. And that's a little bit of a problem. And that's a little bit of a problem. I think we have a restriction still on the 10 million points. This KE. 2 Yoshidas, I'll take them. No, Ritik, it doesn't. What we do here is we play a game, right? We do 1x1s half of the stash, and then open all the next half and see which one of the two wins the day. All right, that was all the 1x1. So now, chat, let's get back to the OMG or LOL game. If you're new to the channel, all we do is fairly simple. I click on this, and then before I click on that, I lower the hat down. And then you guys get to see the animation first. I don't see it. And you in the chat need to tell me if it's a good opening, OMG. If it's not a good opening, LOL. The number to beat is 79 plus 54, which is 83 plus 50. That's 133 out of 100. 133 out of 155. That's actually insane. We haven't done this in a long time. I know, right, Alice? It's very simple. You got to beat 133, right? 133 is the correct number. I'm going to lower my hat. It is time for you guys to get those hands up in the air, get that good luck going while I go into incognito mode. And whenever you guys see it, oh my god, or LOL. As a member, you have emotes for that. If you're not a member, OMG or LOL will do. Oh boy. I got 0 legend sculptures out of 14 keys. Ugh, sorry to hear that. I got a freaking ton. I don't know how though. Look, Lost Kingdom 58 Civil War. Send me chords. Send me chords. I'm in for it. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Tell me, chat. Tell me. Tell me. OMG or LOL? I'm looking at chat right now. LOL. Oh boy. OMG. Decent. LOL. LOL. F. OMGs and LOLs. OMGs. It's a mixed review. OMGs by by 2 members by Alice and Enver. Riley says OMG as well. Okay. So we'll take a look. So, not bad on the speed ups. Not bad on the stars. It's an okay amount. Let's see what we got. Alright, so those are the epics. Do we have only 1 row? Okay, we have... Wait, we have 1 row of legendaries. Is that it? We do. Frick. 3, 2, 1. Huh. That's 2 rows. I'll take you, Freddy. This is not bad. What is this? 40, 50, 70, 80, 100, 114, 119. So we got close. We got close. Definitely a lot of uselessness. All this is useless. All this is useless. But 18 Freddys, 2 Julius Caesars, no Mehmeds, which is really weird. 14, 20, 30 of you, 24 of you. That's not bad. That's not bad out of 155 gold keys. I'll take that. We opened a crazy amount of sculptures today, chat. We opened a crazy amount of gold keys, chat. This is like 100 and what? We said 119, and then add to that 133. So we opened 250 something sculptures out of 310. Are you jumping again? At some point, we'll do a new jumper, a new free-to-play jumper account. The old jumper needs a home, though. What you doing? Where is the 36 in this zone? Hello. It's Kingdom 14. I wanted to take the jumper somewhere like a younger kingdom. I want to go somewhere that I can be in the realm of Anubis to try to kind of like get to know the realm of Anubis a little bit better. Savannah. Yeah, Z-Troops. Did you get enough to scale up a commander? Let's go take a peek. We should have enough for at least... JC? No. Mehmed? No. Freddy is a no-go. Woo! Sundok. She's actually very up there. She's a 555 now. Did the game really crash now? She's a 555 now. All from gold keys. Nice. Ishida goes up too. Nice. Now he gathers at his full potential, which is good. And no one else, right? No one else. Mehmed, Julius, that's it. Freddy is way out there. Freddy got a long way to go. Freddy got a long way to go. Chat, we're sitting on so many legendary commander sculptures. I don't even know what to do anymore. See, what's up? How you doing? Gekko joined 628. We end KVK in 15 days. Ooh. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's talk on Discord. Let me know how your kingdom looks like. I'm down. No love for Genghis Khan. A lot of love for Genghis Khan, but I wasn't a cavalry player, and I'm still not really a cavalry player. I really do want to work on Genghis Khan, and ideally the plan was to work on him through Card King. But at this point, I don't even know what I'm doing with my account anymore, because I want to probably focus a little bit more on Osiris League and Ark of Osiris commanders than fighting commanders. Khan needs some love. Khan needs a lot of love. Khan needs to get his way out of 5-3. Kind of like Alex did. Alex got out of there. I don't know what to do with either of them yet, though. I really do need to step up both those commanders. And that's that's like depending on if the next update tells me that there's new commanders and the commanders release way that they work on is staying the same, then I will probably invest some sculptures on a few commanders that currently exist, just because, quite frankly, I'm not going to hold sculptures until archers come up in like 4 months. It makes no sense. But if the situation is such that, you know, they change the way commanders come out in the game, which in theory they should be, then I'm hoarding to make sure that the new commanders that come out, I have the potential to get it done. Ronnie showed some photos of the new commanders. Ronnie should really not do that kind of stuff. What Ronnie doesn't realize is the origin of those pictures. And the origin of those pictures are unpacked APKs, which is not only illegal, it's also a infringement of copyrights. And so I'm not going to tell, I don't have any talk with Ronnie to tell him that, but he puts himself and his channel at risk by putting out pictures that are not officially released, because Lilith can simply just copyright strike him for using illegal material. You can say it's in the game and blah, 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 all that stuff. As long as it's not publicly available, as long as it was obtained through unpacking and hacking the APK, which is what people do to get those images, it's not a good idea at all to show them or talk about them or any of that stuff. I've seen the pictures, I've seen the skills, I've seen all of that. The images are nice and all, but it doesn't really tell you much about the commanders. So, thank you, Baz. Any better pair than Mehmed, than Second and Saladin to attack cities in Rise of Kingdoms? At this point, Attila Takeda does the same amount of work, if not worse. Attila Takeda is so stupendously strong. Hey, Tibian. I come to fight with you guys. Let's do hello. No. Hello. You should really join our kingdom. We won our KVK and came back and held the ground against 3v1. For me, I'm totally down. I've not decided where I want to go with the jumper. The only decision I've made is I don't want to be in the first group. I want to go to the second group of kingdoms, which is like the 300s plus. I want to try to get into the realm of Anubis a little bit, understand how things are out there, and all that good stuff. Like the younger kingdoms. Rini, someone told me about what's going on there, but I just got a flag and that's it. Let's go take a peek in a second. Someone just posted a flag and that's it. You're saying there's an actual civil war going on in there? Someone DM'd me a flag, and I looked at the flag and nothing was happening. So I was like, what the heck? I have an old farm account that is in 279, yeah. Civil War. This looks like 81 versus 87. Don't look like a civil war. That account in 79 is still there. I just, it's too much KVK and keeping up with the account too. That's the 279 account. I want to power it up still. I don't see a reason not to. Got a ton of resources on it. It looks like they're trying to push into here. Is that a thing? Someone sent me a message about this, but well, I don't know what's going on in here. I don't know what's going on in here at this stage. It's Aqua fighting each other. Yeah, I saw something somewhere out here. 87 against 87 SZ, somewhere like, I think it was in here that people were fighting. And they were, I don't even know what the heck is going on. '87 BU against 87 AV. Chat, this is such an annoyance. This is such an annoyance. I can't believe it's still happening. Another day, another civil war. What's new? Yeah, I know, right? People can't keep their kingdoms together. It's crazy. Like, people always like get mad at each other and out the window they go. It was at 57 171 902. Yeah, they were fighting each other there for a little bit. They were fighting each other for a little bit. I saw a guy that was in the wrong territory, and it was like all sorts of craziness. I don't know what these guys are civil warring about. I don't know what these guys are civil warring about before this even got there. And the crazy thing about Kingdom 57 is that there is going to be a brawl when it gets to Zone 6. Lost Kingdom 57 is one that I wanted to cover, and I'm waiting for their Zone 6s to open up to go record a bunch of awesome stuff. But yeah, I see one side already decided screw that, I guess, huh? Over ruins? Oh, great. That's nice. That's always fun. Warring over ruins within your own kingdom. Did I try Escape from Tarkov? I did. I liked the game a lot. What's up to Gekko? Once more scouting in the chat. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. You know how it goes. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to give you the spiel. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button on the stream. It helps out the channel. It's one click and you're good to go. I honestly considered bringing like a nice little drink or something, but since I've been sick, I'd rather not. I'd rather not because I know the antibiotics are coming. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. XP Killer, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. It's really, I like the slow pacedness of it, but once someone is stalking you and you get wrecked, it's the scariest stuff on earth. I only see the Lost Kingdom Central Fortresses. Mode, try to move sideways to one of the kingdoms in the continent and then come back and it'll fix itself. I'm considering, chat, I think that what we'll do today is maybe I'll stream for another probably like 45 minutes or so, Rise of Kingdoms, and then I'm going to take a quick break, I'm going to eat and all that, and then maybe I'll go live on Twitch, chat. What do you guys think? Should I go live on Twitch, do some Valorant, do some CSGO maybe? Just do what I game, except that with you guys. I don't mind gaming some, doing some Valorant stuff with you guys, chilling. Like, you know, if I don't know if Rise of Kingdoms is something we can do for hours and hours and hours, but I definitely am down to stream, to do like a nice little Twitch stream with Valorant with Are you okay? I'm alright. I can definitely do better. Give key blocks. I mean, I guess that when I stream Valorant, you'll be able to get a key through me, right? Is Valorant free? Yes, but it's closed beta, so you're gonna need a beta key. And the way you can get it, I guess anyone who streams Valorant can drop it now. So if you go watch my stream, you might get a shot at getting a key. Do I do drops enabled title to get all the bots in as well? Lol. Retic, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. If I wasn't feeling too good. Do it on YouTube as well. I'll tell you this, Boz. I'd like to not... It's really... YouTube really punishes if you... Really punishes you and your channel for streaming and doing like diverse things at the same time, unless you're known for that. I wouldn't mind doing it though. Either Twitch or YouTube. Doing it on both, it's like, it's okay. You can restream like Drago does. I don't see much value in it though. What's your WM's power at? We can do it either on Twitch or on YouTube. Will Valorant be free when it comes out? Yes. Streaks. Yes. You can also try Area F2, the R6 mobile version. Area F2. Whoa. Area F2. I'm down. I'll check it out. I'm downloading it right now. Just announce it on Discord? Sure. Nearly 18 billion power. Jeez, I like how it says semi-professional alliance. Are we does it say that? Semi-hardcore. Not semi-professional, semi-hardcore. And we kind of really are. Can I give a shout out to my friend Zinc from Kingdom 623 Strike Alliance. There you go. Shout out to Zinc. We're not fully hardcore. If we were fully hardcore, people would get kicked and zeroed for dumb stuff, but you only get kicked and zeroed if you do something stupid. Nah, I'm kidding. You really don't. The only time I believe we zeroed someone in Kingdom 59 in the last, like, year that I was there is because, like, the person quit and left his account just there. And the account, every now and then the account is just, like, 70, 80 million power skewing our stats. So I was like, all right, let's zero it. Go down to 50 million. Don't skew our, don't make it so that it seems like we have, like, an account that ends up in top, like, 200 players because it's like just inactive sitting in the kingdom. That's a problem. That's a problem when your game defines where you play and how you play on your top 300 players. If you have inactive players in that top 300, you're in a really big problem. I remember when someone from 623 lost 10 million tier 5s in the war. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of tier 5s. It's a lot of tier 5s to lose. Whoo-wee. Your friend Zinc lost 90 million power when he went from 180 to 90 million. Holy Lord. That's a crazy fighter right there. That's a crazy fighter right there, but that's what troops are meant for, right? At the end of the day, that's what troops are meant for. That's insane. I usually don't listen to this kind of music, but I'm jamming. I agree. I'm not... Oh. Why are you standing here? I double-clicked my marches. For the love... Did it hit? It did. I usually don't listen to these kinds of songs either. Like, it depends on my mood. But NCS has a very, very chill playlist. That dude from 623 has 200 million tier 4 kills and fresh account. Jeez. What a beast. What a beast, Zinc. What a beast. He's definitely having fun. He's definitely enjoying his time. It was Zinc and Alex. Nice. Well, shout out to Zinc. That's cool. It's cool to see that there are folks there out there who just like, let me just build up this account and then just go dump these troops on people. That mentality is not necessarily always there. And I can say it about myself too, because when you have a harder time replacing the troops, you give them a little bit of an extra value. But when you have no issue dumping 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million troops, because you know you'll replenish them pretty quickly. Like, look at this man. I don't think he cares at all about troops. At all. By the way, chat, in Asgard, you wanted to get to top 50 somehow. I don't know why you didn't do it yesterday. I'm in 27th, and I'm in 27th because of a little bit of gathering today, but like, hunted barbarians like crazy yesterday. B-Bang had 16 million points yesterday, and he's in like 19th only from that. 623 is savage. Oh, we're here in a perfectly timed manner. Where is everybody in here? Perfectly timed manner to get here. Yeah, keep going at it. Gotta get some work done. Baz, thank you very much for chilling on the stream and all the kindness today. You're holding on to the top spot for the day. That's crazy. I thank you for all the kindness in the last few streams as well, man. I hope you enjoy your day, get your work done. I need to get some work done today too, but I'm not feeling that great, quite frankly. And it's gonna come back and bite me in the butt, I'll tell you that much. I rather game than work later today, but I really should get a little bit of my YouTube work done so I can perhaps get a couple of days off of doing content if I make a couple of these videos ahead of time and get it done. Mac, what's up? Mark Mac, how you doing, man? Man, I missed you guys by a day. My jumper won't be able to migrate for a day after you guys start your KVKs. No work Wednesdays. Krishnendu, I'm alright. A little bit sick again. The antibiotics definitely didn't help. They helped, but then they didn't. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and hopefully he will most likely give me harder antibiotics. If not, tell me to go to the ER, which would be even worse. What do you think of Lilith beginning KVK Season 4 a month in advance in Kingdom Studio? We're caught completely unprepared, and right now lots of people can't migrate in time. I understand. What do I think? It's a shitty situation. I got stuck with it too. Everything just... Weak immune system? No, not weak immune system. More like... I've always suffered from strep throat. Like, that's one of my weaknesses. It sucks, man. It sucks. It really sucks that they just made KVK less than a month after the next one. It's just... It doesn't give people time to breathe. It doesn't give people time to do anything. But what can we do? Sure, Maz. Is Saladin CC good combo? Thanks. It's not a bad combo. Do you have Minamoto available? Because you're not doing that much damage with that combo. You're doing a lot of buffs and debuffs. You might want like a DPS commander with your Saladin or with your Cao Cao, really. I wish I had KVK every month, TBH. I don't know about all that. I love KVK. I do too, but a breathing break between KVKs is nice. Because when it comes time to consistently doing it again and again and again, and you don't give people time to regroup, rebuild, redo things, it becomes weird, right? Like, if they say every first of the month, a KVK ends on the 15th, and on the 15th of the next month there is KVK. If they tell you that in advance, then you plan for it. But what they do is they just dump a KVK on you when you have no clue it's coming. And so a lot of these folks got out of Lost Kingdom, took a quick breath, said, all right, let's regroup, let's rebuild, let's do our thing. And then from there, let's get some folks to migrate in, let's recruit, let's all that good stuff. Now, it's not a thing. It's not a thing because they didn't get a heads up, they didn't know the timeline, and it caused all the plans and preparations to go out the window. And that's the problem. The problem isn't that KVK is too often. The problem is that KVK just shows up. And when it just shows up on your calendar, it's not a good idea because folks cannot prepare their kingdom for whatever they're trying to do. Migrations are tougher, healing is tougher, training is tougher. Some folks are like, all right, we have 2 minutes worth of a break. I'm gonna wait 2 Mightiest Governors for the next Mightiest Governor and then push troops. But if you knew that a KVK was coming sooner than that, then you'd push troops this Mightiest Governor and not the next one. So it's a weird situation. I thought we had 2 more weeks, but it just showed up here. That's what I'm saying. And then what do? Ruin fights have been fun so far. I don't know what that is, Dan. Hey, Gekko from Kingdom 541. What's up, Papa Bear? Papa Bear, I missed you guys by a few days. I was going to bring the jumper there, but you guys are going to start your KVK a day before I can migrate. I'll still try. I don't know if it'll work. I'll still try. What's the worst thing that can happen, right? Maybe we'll get a miracle and I'll manage to get in. I play for the wars and the people. Yes, but you haven't have you faced a situation where you lost all your troops and you have to replenish them within 2-3 weeks or else you're screwed? That's when it starts becoming expensive. What's the best Cav open field march in a 1v1 situation? Until it's Takeda. Until it's Takeda, Freddy. Freddy Wolf. Until it's Takeda. It's just stupid. Ruins are fun but stupid. They should do it that whoever has more marches takes the altar something, because if you're of equal fight, no one earns anything. You earn the fights, not the ruins. And I agree that the mechanic of the ruins is built based on an old way ruins used to work, and now they change the surrounding of the ruins but not the ruins themselves, which is it's like pointless, right? But I definitely agree something needs to be changed in those ruins. The question is what and how. And we're blowing through this AP. Eza, appreciate you. If you enjoy any of the songs in particular, let me know and I'll try to catch it and post it in Discord and on the chat so you guys can grab the song for yourselves. Yeah, Papa Bear, I wanted to. That was the plan for the jumper, but that went out the window. You going for top 20 in honor rank? I'm trying. Smoke turkey, I'm definitely trying. Yeah, but the question is how much you can keep sustaining that, Wolfie. If every month you have KVK, you're gonna have to be doing that. You're gonna have to be doing that so much. Cats, Daniel, when you do that, your march gets in, but it can't move. So you'll have one more march in ruins, but you can't move it, and you can't do anything with it. It like freezes all your marches if you get more than one march in the zone with a rally on a fort. So that's definitely not a good idea. Rinza don't spawn stalker when they're contested, do they? I think they do. They spawn stalkers when in the first round, and then after that, out the window. I don't know how all of this is. Oh, that's the ghost. Yeah, this song is creepy as hell. This song is creepy as hell. This song is creepy, chat. Question. When in a large team fight, your marches refuse to obey your movement commands. The lag is terrible. Lost many troops because of that. What can be the remedy? Nothing. What do you want from me? It's not like your troops don't obey your commands, it's that you're lagging. There's nothing you can do about it. You gotta account for the lag. There is no remedy for it. You gotta account for the lag at this point. It's not like your troops don't listen, it's just that they listen in with a latency. Tell them how to fix it. Wise content creator, of course. It's like, it's how it's done. Take your device, take your phone or your tablet, okay? Grab a big cup of water or like a bucket of water. Put some Clorox in there. Put some bleach and put some dishwashing soap, and then just drop the phone in there and it'll miraculously fix all your problems. For the record, don't do that. Please. There's nothing you can do, man. It's just, it's the latency in the server, it's crazy. Gekko, how can I have your brain? You can buy it for $9.99 a month subscription. All you gotta do is become a Tokai member, and that's it. Look, my brain? You don't want my brain, trust, brother. Put the phone in rice. That actually fixes the phone more often than not. But you also need to know how to put the phone in rice, devils. Because if you do it the wrong way, then the condensation that'll build inside your screen will screw it over. So when you put a phone in rice, you want to put it upside down so that the condensation goes up towards the back of the screen rather than towards the the front of the screen, and then the rice can suck it up. Or else, what'll happen is it'll get stuck on your window, on the glass itself, and then even if the phone works, you'll see Jack Diddley squat. Been there, done that. Sure, Maz, I'll take a look at it after stream. Come this way. Oh my goodness gracious. I saw the 38, but take the 36 first. 36 cheaper, easier. Well, rip. Goodbye, my friends. I don't know why you go for the higher level one. It does more damage. But I might make it there. Nah, I'm not making it there, that's for sure. That's for sure I'm not making it there. The barb grind, the chat. Oof. Hello from 541. What's up, Lestrange? How's it going? The time Lestrange. Doesn't have it now. The fires in me since. Australia's still down there like WTF, man. Baj, what are you doing, homie? 237's right next to you and you're aiming at the 33s. If it feels like your phone, change your network, switch the Wi-Fi to mobile data and vice versa. It's really not gonna help that much. Use the other secret content creator code, lag is less, apparently it works. Yeah, all you gotta do is redeem code for content creators. It's CCRC no lag 2020. There you go. Oh, that's a 36? Okay. Ah, budge. Frick's sakes. No! Why do you have an Alexander? What? What is this man doing? Okay. Okay. No comments. You do what you gotta do, homie. You do what you gotta do, I do what I gotta do. Hello. Haha. Go catch this. That's hitting Barbarians for XP right there. Sarka XP? Alex XP? Why not put him as a secondary with a primary commander being... I'm doing XP hunt too. 51, 55, these guys are already level 60. I'm doing XP hunt with these too, but primaries, no. Bad primary commanders, bad. Secondary, yes. But why primary? Wolf, why primary? Secondary. Not primary. Secondary, easy XP. But why not? You get twice the XP. Okay, sure. Because that's definitely what you're looking for, right? The AP you're spending, you're wasting, and the less rewards you're getting is definitely worth the XP on a Sarka and Dragon Lancer, right? That's definitely worth it. The less resources, the less XP you get total, the more AP you're spending. Sarka OP. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yesterday, 6 hours straight, I was doing barbs. Ahmed, I was doing like 12 hours. Excuse me. I was doing 12 hours yesterday. I started watching Vikings because I'd never watched the show before. Great show. I finished all of season 1 yesterday. And while I was watching Vikings, I was hunting barbs. I mean, there must be a reason for the epic Sarka video. What epic Sarka video are you talking about? Please don't tell me you're talking about Supreme's video. Please don't tell me you're talking about Supreme's video. Please don't tell me you're actually believing the Gaius meta. Let's go back here and chill for a little bit. Oh, the in-game video? Oh. Well, you mean this? You can watch it. Chat if you don't know. Know what the difference in the two HD? Ah, well. That's that. 7 foot. I haven't seen in a while, man. I've been working lots of hours, haven't had much time for live streams, and turning up the heat since Last Kingdom season 4 started. How you doing, man? I was wondering where you disappeared to. Gaius meta? Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Supreme made a video about how Gaius beat any legendary commanders out there. He did like a test with Gaius and someone else, like blue commanders against legendaries. But most people took the report, they screenshot the report and like started spreading it like wildfire, like stupid. And people like actually made his video look bad because the point of that video was the guy he was fighting, the French guy, yeah. The guy he was fighting was allianceless, fighting in Supreme's territory without any equipment, while Supreme was in an alliance with alliance buffs and alliance territory buffs and with crazy equipment on his Gaius. And the point of his video was to show how these different types of buffs in the game can make a legendary commander pointless against even a blue commander, to emphasize the importance of fighting on your own territory, of having the right equipment and all that good stuff. But people misconstrued it into there is like a secret. Even though when you watch the video, he says The whole point of this video is to show you the importance of these buffs. He literally says that. He's like, the point of this video is to represent to you guys on a video how important these buffs are. And that's made it here before us. Baj came to join us. Nice. Doing good. I'm essential at a factory that builds hospital bed parts. Lots of overtime lately. Overtime means more money, so at least that's a good thing. Your income is fairly well secured, which is good. When would you say new civilizations are coming? I would have said 2 updates ago, but at this point, I don't even know anymore. At this point, I have no clue. At this point, I just give up on trying to understand when it'll happen, and I'll just wait for it to happen. This is not what I was looking for. I was looking for this. How much time is left on it? An hour. Let me go pick it up real quick. Our less than half belly is gonna be super fast. I'm trying to tell Bodge to pick this up too. No, not all your marches. Just this. Look. There you go. He moved all his marches here. That's funny. All right. I'll move my marches too, at least. I just wanted you to bring the 1 march to go get the rune, my man. Grab the rune. Grab the rune. 15% AP recovery, bud. There's JJ. I've been hunting with JJ too. There you are. I kind of wish there was a way to custom make like emotes, text emotes, but at the same time I can see that getting abused really hard. He's more likely to be trolling another French YouTuber. What? I don't know, maybe. I like Supreme. He hates me, but I like his content. I watch it. I watch most of it. What commander would you recommend for a free-to-play player tier 5 with YSG, Incon Max, and 300 gold heads? I could go, got a Ramses wheel. I would probably go with a... With 300 heads, you can get a 555. You can almost get a 5551 Saladin, and then you have a pair for your con. So I would maybe consider going in that direction, the 5551 Saladin. You're fairly close to it. You're like 80 sculptures away. Gamer Town. To which kingdom are you migrating? I have no idea yet. Why would you say he hates me? You? Because when I was in Kingdom 196, he was in 198. And when we... I answered you, by the way, Wolfie. Out expertise that Takeda. When I was in Kingdom 196, he was in 198. 196, I think, had like an agreement with 198 for KVK Season 1. And then 196 kind of screwed them over. And I wasn't paying too much attention to what they were doing or what was going on. So I made a video a long time ago about how 196 pretty much destroyed 1v7 KVK Season 1. And I wasn't even noticing the fact, I didn't know, right? Because I was doing like 3 KVKs at the same time at that time. I didn't know that we were allied with 198 and there was a backstabbing happening and there was a bunch of stuff. So when I made that video, it made 198 look really bad, even though it wasn't intentional, and he just went at me. Like, he got so upset. He got so upset. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. And ever since, I haven't heard from him again. But he was really mad. And I don't blame him for being mad. I kind of misrepresented Kingdom 198. But I didn't know better at the time. And Kingdom 198 is nasty. It's a nasty, nasty kingdom. They're super strong. I definitely misrepresented them in that video at the time. And ever since, it never clicked again. Wolfie, you want to max them both, really. You don't want to max them both, but Takeda, you can get away with a Takeda Salad in March versus Attila, where Attila as a commander is really, really good with Takeda. Other than that, his scalability goes down quite a bit. Takeda, you can right now start using with your Saladin if you have a Saladin 5551. And once your Attila is done, you marry those two together, Attila Takeda. Why are you double clicking that? Because when I do this, it selects all of the marches, every single one of them, and I don't want this march to leave. This march is somewhere else on the map. Victor, you're the funny thing is, this goes back to the previous conversation we have. People assume things without asking. You could have just asked, why are you double clicking and not using the scroll? And you'd get an answer. The answer is, if you double click here, this gets selected too, and this is somewhere else on the map that I don't want it to move. So I want to use only these guys, and therefore I need to double click them to not get that march involved. It doesn't select the faraway march for you? Well, here you go. Selected. What's the power of JWM? Right now we're like at 17.8. 17.8. It used to do that too. Hit the rock. What's the rock? Oh, this. What's a bigger load of crap than the ruins format? What are you talking about? Who do you use as second for YSG? YSG is backed up by Richard right now because I used this march as a... So this march, what it does is what it's doing right here. It's hitting level 36s plus in the ruins area. It goes to the ruins every now and then to be part of the ruins. But if I can catch some AoE like I'm about to do right here, I do. And so this is a YSG Richard march. It's been here for like... Let's put it this way. This march has been here with 210 troops for almost 5 days now. Like the previous one, after Osiris League ended, I came in here. So not 3 days, 4 days. After Osiris League, I came here, and that was it. It's still here. Yeah. Yep. But Richard on that, everybody's putting a Richard on the ruins area, and for 200 million power player, a Richard in the ruins area is like a day at the park. It's a picnic. It's easy kills. It's really easy kills. The Richard meta is not good out there. It's frustrating that my power is useless in ruins. I understand. Hi Gekko, right now I'm working on Alex and wondering which infantry commander should I work when I max him. I have Richard maxed. Guan would be your next best bet. Guan Yu would be your next best bet. Let's go this way because of Baj, but we'll come back to this side later. Take a break? I think we will soon. I got 10 minutes still. Do you think last stand for attack talent tree is worth an Attila? Give me a second. Let's go take a look at that and I'll answer that. I'm gonna take a quick peek, but let's hunt this now, or else it won't be here no more. Guan is more frustrating to fight against. It is. It really is. Ego, you know what's the worst part? The worst part is not that I have to double click on them. is that occasionally I double click and they don't get selected. That's even worse. Or when I double click and only 3 out of 4 marches get selected. That tilts me off so much. Can I see your commanders, please? Sure, hold on a second. There you go. Come on. Does it not select for me since I'm BlueStacks perhaps? No, on the phone it does the same for me. On the phone it does the same. It's kind of annoying. It's actually really annoying. It's not kind of annoying, it's really annoying. Very nice. Thank you, Milka. I've been playing this game for a little while now. Actually, we've been playing this game for 578 days. Can you believe that, chat? 578 days where Rise of Kingdoms has been part of my life. Rise of Kingdoms has been part of my life for over a year. Where I've logged in every single day at least. 578, buddy. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh. The funny thing is I get notifications on my phone for Rise of Kingdoms while I play here, which is actually fairly hysterical. So the notification we got was that the tier 1 sieges are done. Oh, mysterious merchant. I've not done these guys yet. We'll do merchant next, but you gotta keep an eye on here because these guys just go to the next one and that's that. So I'm just gonna go, and then while they get ready to it, we come here. We double tap that, 6 more hours of production, and then we go here. What do we get? We get this, we get that, we get this, we get that, we get this, this, of course, that. Oh, we killed the barb. I gotta go. You, sure. Nice, thank you. Although the Korea event is over, right? So there's no point in spam buying these. No point in spam. Oh! Did we aim at this guy? I think we aimed at this guy. Yeah, we should be fine. JJ is waiting it up, so we'll have enough time. Oh, and there everybody came. Woo. Oh, what are you waiting for? Baz, hit the like button, folks, with a $2 super chat. What? Why? Why you left us? Where are we going? Where are we going, boys? Or ladies? I don't judge. You guys pick the target, I just follow. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Baz, you've been going crazy today. 64 bucks today alone. You're crazy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you very, very much. Donations and super chats and all that are never required. They're very appreciated. So anyone who takes the extra mile, I very much appreciate. But of course, make sure you're doing it with money that you have, right? You don't want to be spending money you cannot afford. I would prefer to know that you guys are financially stable, first of all, and not just spending your money on me when you shouldn't be, right? So if you can and you do, thank you. But if you feel like, you know, you can't afford it or you don't want to, as long as you're watching, chilling, lurking in the chat, shout out to my lurkers. I know you guys are out there. That's all I care for. Although, those of you lurking can get off your butts for 1 second and hit the like button on the stream. That would help out a little bit. But you don't have to either. As long as you're chilling with us, that's all that matters. Hunting barbarians with me while I do too. That's the way to go. We chill together, we hunt barbarians together. Should I use lower siege instead of tier 4s? I'm going for lower sieges because of their march speed. When it comes to gathering events, especially like light versus darkness, it's about how quick you can gather and move around the map. So unfortunately, tier 4s are a bit slow. I'm going for tier 1s because I want to have faster movement on the map. Do I recommend it? It's not for everybody. I'm the kind of person that if you catch me off guard, it's going to be it's going to be weird because I usually am very good. I did get caught off guard in Lords Mobile a couple times, but I'm usually very good about my account. It's why I allow myself to train tier 1s for specific events. I would prefer to have 5 tier 1 full marches to go gather with rather than tier 4s for the march speed on the map. For the march speed on the map. That's why I prefer the tier 1s. If you're gonna go with tier 4s, then you can also gather with cavalry. For the record, chat, in case you guys didn't know this, gathering speed doesn't matter for siege or cavalry. So, quite frankly, people use sieges for using sieges. If you're gonna use tier 4 sieges, you're just as good using tier 4 cabs gathering. The only difference is you'll be able to have you'll be carrying less resources. So you'd need more cabs than you'd need sieges to gather the same stuff, but the speed is the same speed. The difference is tier 4 sieges walk slow and tier 4 cabs walk fast. So if you gather with sieges, what do you think is more useless? 263k siege tier 5 sieges or 297 tier 1 cabs? Ooh, that's a really good question. Whichever one's more useless, probably the cabs. Probably the cabs. Although the same concept applies, right? You can use them for gathering to gather super quick on the map compared to cavalries, compared to sieges. But the 263k tier 5 sieges, we will most likely at some point find someone to siege rally just for the sake of siege rallying, and those will be really nice there. They're also very good for plundering, right? You can use those tier 5 sieges to plunder a city that's getting rallied. When it gets to very little health, you really quickly plunder it. Compared to cabs, which are pointless. Like, the only reason you'd use cabs is to move around quicker on the map. Does Constance plus Sundok give 26% more resources? It should. It should. Nothing says that they don't stack. Nothing says that they don't stack. Increases load of siege units by 30% and grants an additional 10% when gathering is complete. And then you have 10% extra resources. And then on top of that, the percentages from the gathering tree. So you should be able to do it. Come on, thank you. What do you think? What do you think? Why is there no conquering commanders with siege buff? Because sieges are pointless. Because sieges are pointless. When you have sieges, their concept is flawed in all of these games. Because the idea of sieges is to help you, in theory, fight for a building, for a city, right? But truthfully, sieges mean nothing. Sieges have no purpose in this game. They don't have any purpose in Lords Mobile either, or in... They don't have a purpose. Technically speaking, sieges have no purpose. All they do is to get more more resource load, more load of stuff. They're meant to carry resources. So other than Watchtower goes down like that. Watchtower is pointless. For the Watchtower, the amount of you're gonna take out the Watchtower in a second, and then you're gonna get destroyed by whatever troops are in that city. So you might as well have troops that'll survive the troops attacking you, take a little bit of damage out of the Watchtower. Sieges don't have a place on the open field beyond plundering. That's all they do. That's all they're meant for. It's kind of stupid. They don't have a use. There's no advantage in having sieges. None whatsoever. What's the advantage? Give me one advantage. None. Watchtower? I mean, again, congrats. You took out my 50,000 health Watchtower in 2 seconds, but guess what? Now you're fighting up against 5-6 million tier 1, tier 4, tier 5 troops, and those sieges are gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be super expensive to heal them, super expensive to do anything with them. To make matters worse, once they're wounded, you have to heal them or else they never leave, right? You can't just kill them. And so... What is the time to max tech farm for level 6 gold nodes? What is the time with a max tech farm for level 6 gold nodes? an hour and 20 minutes ish, give or take. It depends if you're on Alliance. If you're on for me, when I was doing the event, the gathering event for Light and Darkness, it was an hour and 20 minutes for a level 6 node. But I was on Alliance territory with Rune, with everything. So if you take all of that away, I think it's like 127 minutes. An hour and 27 minutes, something like that. I can tell you this, I woke up every 1 hour and 17 minutes. Siegers are good to tank when you swarm a city. Why would you swarm a city? Why would you swarm a city, my G? Should I spin Alex wheel 200 times or use the gems for castle? You mean 184 times, and the answer would be probably go for 100 spins and save some gems for the castle as well. For points in KE. So what you're doing is you're creating a specific scenario in which using certain types of commander with certain types of troops will be beneficial. Sure, you can create that kind of scenario for anything. It's just like Supreme's video. Supreme's video says Gaius, blue commanders are better than legendary commanders because of the buffs. So in specific scenarios, you are correct. The overall grand scheme of things is that sieges are pointless. Sieges are pointless. They have nothing to help you with. For points in KE, you can suicide tier 1s. You can 1v1 someone where he has cavalry, you have infantry, and then you switch it up. You can do so many other things, but it's like there's no actual use of it. It's a specific scenario that makes it okay. And I'm not saying that, stop using sieges. Sieges are part of the game, but I wish they actually had a part in the game. That wasn't just, if I come up with a specific scenario, then they're useful. Siege is fine for garrison during Shadow Legion when your alliance starts hell mode and you need more troops at home. Okay, sure. Do you know when the event bundles are coming? They usually come on the 3rd day of the event. So whenever the event will start, the family day event will start on day 3. That's when the bundles show up. Probably Cao Cao, Siddharth over Mina. Probably Cao Cao. But I'd go with Saladin over Mina or Cao. Let's catch a couple of these guys more and then we'll head out of here, I think. We picked up like 3-4 more here. There's a bunch of them still spawned and nobody's hunting, so this is the time. When's the family event coming? I'm assuming next week. It should be next week. But then again, there's an update next week because, well, technically it's not next week because it should be 2 weeks after the update. So the update is next week. Therefore, in like 2-3 weeks, it should come out. They delayed the update to not mess up with Osiris League, which was a smart choice. But now we gotta wait for the update and it comes out 2 or 3 weeks after the update. So until the update happens, there's no event. Is Pelagius Khan good? It's not bad at all, Nico. If your Pelagius' expertise and your Khan isn't, then definitely. A level 60 Pelagius, of course. My old alliance had half of the power someone in my new alliance. Damn. That's crazy, Darth. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on Discord probably. When's the 8 Kingdom Power event? It happens. It's the problem here, chat and Wolfie. The answer to that is I have no clue, and I'll tell you why. It's inconsistent. Lilith have a very bad habit of not having a clear schedule for stuff. So it's like some Lost Kingdoms happen 2 months after, others happen a month after. First Light and Darkness set The matchmaking phase was 19 days. Second Light and Darkness set, it was 5 days. What is going to be on the third one? I have no idea. So, as much as I'd like to tell you an answer, I have no clue because Lilith keeps changing things up. You literally might get that event tomorrow. Like, you might get that event tomorrow. It's crazy. They keep changing their timelines and changing. They're staying inconsistent. I don't think if it's because they really think about it too much. I just think they're not very considerate of the fact that folks are trying to plan ahead. Do you think 11 million power can get me somewhere? I don't know what your continent looks like. In here, I can tell you that the bare minimum was 20 million power, and I believe in the last event it was like 24 million power to get the skin and whatnot. What troop type for Lohar? Any troop type. Calves are better because they move faster on the field. But you're not going to be using Lohar for fighting. You're going to be using Lohar for hunting barbarians. And in that case, cavalry to move quicker on the map. Third Light and Darkness is coming in later. 1300... from Kingdom 300 to 377. I don't know if it's gonna come later. I don't know if it's gonna come early. I don't know what they're planning. Like they just completely destroyed their order. They're completely destroyed their order. Saladin, Tauta, Pelagius, and Belisarius. Oof, Zaba. I wouldn't use that I'd take Pelagius with Saladin and Belisarius with Tauta probably. But that Belisarius Tauta march is going to be fast AF. Lohar fighters are the best because they're easy to kill. Yeah. Every now and then I find a Lohar. I see a Lohar on the field and I'm like, someone's going to regret that decision. It's coming in 4 days in your kingdom. Damn. 4-day countdown, right? For KVK, you mean? A bunch of the 1300s, 331 and 352 are in Light and Darkness 1. Yeah, they're like in our batch. That's what I'm saying. Like, Lilith messed everything up. They did. Like, there's no idea who's where, who's part of which group, what the heck's going on, who's what, why is why. It's just crazy. Passion fruit help you relax. I wish I had passion fruit juice, man. Passion fruit juice is one of my favorite things, and it does help relax a lot. It's just not passion fruit season, and I wish when I live in a house, not in an apartment, one day I will have all of my the plan is all of the fence around the house is gonna be passion fruit. Passion fruit all over the fence around. It grows nice. It makes an awesome purple flower when it's flowering, and then passion fruit all over the place. Now I either have to buy it or I need to get some from one of my cousins who has a passion fruit garden like I want to have. But just like me, she has the rest of her family to provide to too. So I can't be like, hey, stop giving it to everybody, give me only. So I got from her a ton. I got from her like probably like 3 liters worth of, almost a gallon worth of passion fruit juice, but that goes away real quick. At a glass a day, that goes away real quick. What's up, Extra Gamer? I have Sun Tzu and Joan Max. What next? No Peacekeeper. Pelagius. Pelagius. You need to go home before I make a mistake with you. Pelagius is your next bet. No Peacekeeper. Zaba, what he meant is 1300s in Lost Kingdom, in Light and Darkness Season 1, not Lost Kingdom 1. So they're doing their first run of Light and Darkness now with us, not Lost Kingdom 1. check the PM in Discord when you're free. Oh yeah, I saw what you wrote. Could be a thing. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up as soon as the stream ends. That could be a thing. I'd be down. I need to figure out what I'm doing with the jumper. I really do. And